Welcome to Missouri Business Direct. I'm Karen Bushman. With a variety of funding proposals on the table, transportation leaders gathered at the Missouri Chamber's 2016 Transportation Conference to try to identify the best road forward.
And just remember, there is no magic wand. There is no way that we're going to solve this without growing the pie. We simply cannot do what we need to do without more money. But together we can do it, and we can't expect simple solutions. If it sounds too good to be true, that we can do something without increasing our revenue, you know the old adage. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Missouri House Speaker Todd Richardson is proposing to bring back cost sharing as a way to boost resources for road projects.
There's a lot of discussion on potential funding solutions. One of the things that we're working on in the House, and you guys have talked about some already this morning, is the cost sharing program. And as I've said from the outset, nobody in the House, and I don't think any of the proponents in the Senate are going to hold this program out as the savior of transportation funding. But what we want to try to do is find a way to get some of these projects moving.
Some Missourians are pushing for higher tobacco taxes to pay for much needed road work.
We need more money to upgrade and maintain Missouri's roads and bridges. I'm here to talk briefly about where does the money come from, because I'm assuming that's what everybody wants to talk about. And I'm here to say that my association supports $250 million in new funding for transportation comprised of two things: a 4-cent motor fuel tax increase and a tobacco tax increase.
Meanwhile, some transportation leaders believe Missouri can do more to grow waterborne commerce.
As the inland river transportation system is currently operating under capacity, we can help you transport your goods into and out of the state of Missouri. Based on projected population growth, the goods needed to facilitate the growth can be shipped via the waterways, and intermodal transport is on the rise.
The importance of ports just can't be reiterated enough, because while you may not have a port in your city or town, it's going to affect your city or town. Missouri is made up mostly of agriculture, and many of you have a lot of farms within your cities and towns, so therefore getting that product to market is very important, and ports play an integral part of that.
In addition, Congressman Sam Graves says the new federal highway bill is a plus for the Show Me state.
The highway bill, $305 billion bill. That's $5 billion for the state of Missouri over the life of it. It's about $445 million more per year, which is obviously a good thing, something that I obviously worked on to make sure that Missouri is taken care of.
One national expert says Cuba offers some promising business opportunities.
So we've really seen companies large and small seize on this opportunity to go down and explore and try to figure out, what this would look like, what Cuba itself looks like, what the Cuban government really is willing to do. And this kind of fact-finding trips, been fascinating.
In other news, a Missouri Senate committee met to discuss an idea that would help lower workers' compensation costs. Senate Bill 700 would give employers the ability to pay more out of pocket to cover medical expenses for hurt employees, allowing them to avoid potential rate increases.
It doesn't affect anything that has to do with the worker at all. It's just an option for the employer to be able to pay it out of pocket in order to be able to control the cost of his insurance and prevent that from rising and help him control those costs. Because this is something that will definitely help employers and again, helping out small businesses. I think that's part of the goal that we are brought here to do.
It is a way to keep those work comp costs down, and that's why we're in support.
That's all for Missouri Business Direct. For the latest news, visit our website at mochamber.com.